figure with the hype bar. Stumbling nigga, I ain't with that talking, you get paid.
What's going on?
Started trying to fuck, I told her, hurry, you ain't so good, get so good, cause I like it. I said, that's funny, it don't cost that much. She say, why you told that gun already, you just fine. Cause the day I put it down, be the day I'm out of love. Bitch, give me the recipe, the shit getting the best of me. I need a bed through the headphones.
Alfie's origin story.
Every time I catch my feelings, like I'm in a bottle. And you probably find my heart somewhere lost in the bottle. They say, wait. Don't know who I want, you the one I want. Never say that don't, let that money talk. Drunker than a skunk, it go down in a choppers in the trunk, baby, hit that slide. I need your love, all right now, baby. Ooh, I'm not on no drugs, all right now. I apologize for you looking like a fool. I can't hold you right now, so I've been holding on my tool. I don't want my ex, so I don't know bitch I had. I just want a chance, hopefully I'll make you sad. If you turn me down, tell the truth, I just my spaz. If you fool around, laugh, I just probably bust the ass. And I think I should leave, should I leave it alone? Should I try? I can't lie, I be one for the grind. But I'm caught up with these hoes, they gon' follow. Ballin' like a baller blocker. Every time I catch my feelings, like I'm in a bottle. And you probably find my heart somewhere lost in the bottle. You ain't feel that one?
You felt it though. That's all that matters. You felt it.
That's my song right there.
Yeah, we lost Dre for a second. He disappeared on us. A lot of the advice that you guys are giving are the reason why y'all still alone. Your inflexibility. You're expecting a man to have his together when his mama didn't even raise him to have his stuff together. But is he teachable? Is he capable of evolution? If you do not want to die alone and you are out here in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s and your 60s and you're single because you can't find a man, you cannot find a man because you expect him to have his shit together. But who raised him to have his shit together? You need to be seeking a man that is coachable, that is able to learn and who is able to grow with you. You're going to have to grow him. Period. Y'all looking for a man that's ready? There's no man that's ready for you because you are you. But is he ready to build and grow, truly grow? Which means you gave him one of your standards, one of your handle with care instructions, and he took it and he changed. Now when you're dealing with these men and you give them just a little piece of feedback, it ain't gotta be packaged all pretty, just give them a little piece of feedback. You know, man, when you eat with your mouth open, that just triggers something inside of me. And leave it at that. And if he starts paying attention to how he eats around you, he has a coachable spirit, and that's someone you can work with. But if you're looking for someone who's perfect and who wants to deal with all your bullshit and can't give you no feedback, but you give him all the feedback in the world, that's why you single. This little image comes up on his screen, and Michael was like, "Hey, Mom, is that God?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Then what does God look like?" And I said, "Me." And that's where our conversation ended, because he just looked at me crazy.
You know you're not God.
How does he know I'm not God?
Because you know what God is.
Who is God? If he just asked me if some white man on his Kindle, this white man.
Well, we know that's not God.
He doesn't know that. You just assume your kids know things that they were never taught, and that's what we will run into.
Oh, you got God on the picture?
There's no picture of God. What does God look like?
No, that's not God.
What, Andre, what does God look like?
Oh, you know what? There's two things. One time he said, if you see me, you will surely die. Another basis, he made us in his image, so we must look something like him. I don't know, maybe spiritually.
Back to you. God looks like me. What does that say to you?
Oh, you're supposed to have clouds be.
Who said God has to have clouds around him? Is God a male? Is God a female? Is God...
He's a male.
It's a male?
Yeah.
We'll rock with it. My God's a they.
Hey,
Was
Alexa.
male. No, don't ask Alexa. Look, no one can define God for you. Do you understand?
Okay.
See, there's some things that the world's gonna tell you. There's some things that your dad's gonna tell you. There's stuff that your mom's going to tell you. And you take all of that information and you draw your own conclusions. You understand? No one tells you how to think. They just give you things to think about. Game night workshop. This is my baby because I have learned to relieve stress in my life through transferring knowledge to my kids through play. So this workshop is to give us an opportunity to find those bonding opportunities to remove the stress of parenthood. I have found that being a parent is the greatest joy of my life. Teaching my children is the greatest joy of my life. And I have figured out through play, through games, through that spirit, because my background is in education. I transfer that teaching other people's kids' energy into teaching my own children, and it's changed the game, and I am teaching you guys. Plus, we're going to be inventive, tap into our ingenuity, tap into our ability to create, and we're also going to build bonds, build community. You know how this goes. So make sure you check out Game Night Workshop.